why hormone replacement therapy is beneficial.
Oh, wow. Okay. How long do you have? So we'll talk about in women first. So when we talk about hormone replacement therapy in women, we're really talking about two hormones predominantly, testosterone and estrogen. Now, if you're premenopausal and you haven't gone through menopause yet, then women don't need estrogen because they make their own. And so testosterone replacement therapy is beneficial because it helps prevent breast cancer, it helps prevent cardiovascular disease, it helps prevent Alzheimer's disease, and it helps prevent osteoporosis. There's also the other side benefits. So you sleep better, which is very important. We know that's the second most highly correlated variable to longevity is sleep quality. We know that you're going to feel better, you're going to have more energy, you're going to put on muscle easier when you work out. And no, you don't have to worry about becoming giant. It doesn't work that way. You are going to recover better from workout. Your mood is going to be better. And a lot of your intimacy is going to be better. Your libido is going to go up. Now, in our perimenopausal or postmenopausal women, really important to start estrogen therapy and estrogen replacement as soon as possible. There's really no woman who shouldn't or couldn't benefit from estrogen replacement therapy, assuming they don't have some sort of an estrogen positive or estrogen receptor positive cancer of some sort. So an ER positive breast cancer or something like that. But in the most recent data, 2022 said only about 4.6% of women who should be on estrogen replacement therapy are on estrogen replacement therapy. And we know this is mostly due to the Women's Health Initiative study that came out in 2002, which was a very large study. The idea behind it was good. It was just poorly done, and most importantly, inappropriately interpreted. And so recently the FDA has come out and said, we are taking off the black box warning from estrogen replacement therapy and hormone replacement therapy, and it is in fact okay to do this. The downside is there's been a generation of women that have been essentially screwed out of hormone replacement therapy that should have been getting it. So when we do estrogen replacement therapy, it's even more important for bone density to protect for osteoporosis. And there's some important information you need to know that in a woman, for example, if she falls and breaks a hip at the age of 65, she has a 23% one-year mortality. At 75, she has a 35% one-year mortality. And at 85, she has a 47% one-year mortality, which means 1 year afterwards, 47% of those 85-year-olds will be dead. So it's a huge deal. And in all those age groups, you have less than a 50% chance of returning to previous function. And so if you don't actually get the osteoporosis and the osteopenia, then you're much less likely to break the hip. It's also cardiovascularly protective. It helps reduce the risk of urinary tract infections by 53%. So there's a myriad of benefits that women get from estrogen replacement therapy and absolutely should be on estrogen replacement therapy when they go through menopause. When you put these together, testosterone and estrogen, you get added benefits. And there's no reason that you just have to get older and have this degradation of your endocrine system and your hormonal process. So we can help with that. We also, of course, use progesterone if you still have a uterus. That's important for sleep, for fat metabolism. And then we look into other things too, of course, like your thyroid and stuff like that. So super important. Most of our patients absolutely love it. I'd say 90% of people say this is life-changing. So you definitely should look into this. We'd be happy to help you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome.